Welcome to Taking Control of Your Financial Life podcast, providing the simple answers to the complex questions asked about your financial future. Let's get you the answers you need about retirement, investing, asset planning, and the current market. Here's your host, Julian Rubenstein.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Taking Control of Your Financial Life. My name is Julian Rubenstein, and I'm the host of this podcast. I'm also the president of American Asset Management, a registered investment advisor located in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm very excited about today's show as we are fortunate to have Joe Santiago, Director of Advanced Professional Services, as our guest today. So please join me in welcoming Joe Santiago to the podcast. Hello, Joe.
Good morning.
I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join me on today's podcast.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Where are you located?
My office is located in Deerfield Beach.
So you're experiencing winter just like I am.
I know. It's amazing. It's in the 60s. We can't take it.
Well, actually, here this morning it was 41. Hopefully, most of our listeners are in Florida. They won't be offended by us complaining about 40 degrees.
Absolutely. I hope not.
I see you are dressed for winter.
Yes, I am. I had to dust off my sweater and put it on this morning.
Great. Well, I'm really excited about today's show and sharing your experience in the insurance industry with us. So with that said, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my firm is located in Deerfield Beach. I am an insurance broker, and I've been in the business for over 23 years, specializing in professional liability, lawyers malpractice, medical malpractice. But in our firm, we also do a lot of other lines of insurance as well, catering to the small to mid-sized business.
Okay. Do you also do E&O insurance or financial advisors?
Professional liability falls under the professional liability umbrella. Yes, we do.
Got it. Okay. So how'd you get into the industry?
Well, oddly enough, it was through my wife. My wife was the CFO of a Malpractice Insurance company many years ago. And at the time I was in law enforcement and decided to try something different, something new. And 23 years later, here we are.
That's great. And so tell me about Advanced Professional Services. Did you start it?
Yes, I started Advanced Professional Service in 2006. And the idea was, our name does not have insurance in it. And the reason for that is because I wanted to make sure that people understand that we're more than just insurance. We are a broker, a strategic partner of our clients' insurance department, if you will, and we can handle the whole spectrum without having to deal with the headache and aggravation of insurance and calling here and calling there. They can just give us a call and we can handle everything for them. So it's a one-stop boutique shop for our clients.
Got it. Okay. So at your firm, what do you do differently that separates you from the competition?
You know, I hate to use this word because everybody throws it around so much, customer service. But with us, we are more focused on catering to our clients' needs than focusing on sale. Our clients stay with us for a number of years. We have clients that have been with us since we started the firm. And our retention is impressive, is 97%. And the reason for that is because every single time our clients have a need, they call, we are there to support, assist them. And that's how we have grown, through recommendations, through referrals, because we cater to our clients.
I think that's very important. That's definitely a very important selling point. What is something you tend to share with all your clients? Whether it's about the insurance industry, anything that's something you always share?
I love to educate my clients, and I like to be personable with my clients. A lot of my clients know know about my family and my kids, and I know about theirs because we create a bond, we create a relationship. It's not just about selling a product. It's about them making sure they understand and make sure that we have that relationship. So when they have a problem and they have a claim, which is when they would definitely need us the most, they know that we can hold their hand through the process and guide them through the process without any problems, and they have a friend on their side.
I agree with that. Very important. What mistakes do you see your clients making that is very hard to undo? Any one thing?
When it comes to insurance, doesn't matter what aspect of insurance, you cannot make strictly a financial decision. You have to make an educated decision. There's a lot of times that you can cut certain things on an insurance product, but you cannot just make a financial decision when it comes to insurance. Because a lot of times when the claim comes, that's when that decision that you made strictly on finances then now becomes a problem because you don't have the coverage needed. That's one of the biggest things that I see, the biggest mistake that I see a lot of people making.
Right, underinsuring themselves or just not even realizing the right company for what they want to do. They just go for the lowest price.
Correct.
Yeah, we have the same problem in our industry. People, look for, say, maybe an advisor that's charging a lower fee. And I always tell them, you get what you pay for.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Absolutely. Do you get involved in your clients' financial life at all besides insurance?
I don't because a lot of times with our clients, they already have some a relationship established. However, I do like to have a network of trusted advisors that I can refer my clients to, and I always like to expand that referral base as far as financial advisors. While I don't do the advice, I like to have somebody that I know and trust that I can refer my client to, and vice versa. We like to create those relationships so that way we can make sure that our clients are always well taken care of.
And there's probably a lot of synergy with both insurance and their investments, right? Because making sure that they're going in the right direction in both cases.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. So is there anything else that we should know about your firm or yourself that we haven't discussed or talked about?
Well, something that we also do for our clients is we're licensed in 21 states. So we can accommodate our clients' needs in multiple states. A lot of our clients, they have multiple locations throughout the United States. So we're able to assist them with their insurance needs, and whether it's a professional side or their business side. And so we're very well versed with the different laws in different states to assure that they have the proper coverage when they need it.
Now, if you're licensed in multiple states, let's say as a doctor, do you have to have insurance for each state, or does one policy cover it all?
It depends. Unfortunately, it's not a clear answer. But yes, sometimes what we try to do is whenever you have an insured or a client that has multiple licenses in multiple states and they work in multiple states, we try to get that one policy so that way it becomes more cost effective than getting a policy for each individual state.
And do you ever use annuities as insurance for professionals?
I have not. That's something that I have referred to a couple of our business advisor partners in order to discuss that and go into more details with our clients.
Got it. And, I always hear that Florida is one of the most litigious states in the country. Do you find that? I hear
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but my condo board told us that when it comes to condo claims, Florida leads the country by far.
It is. Unfortunately, it is. And it's such a litigious society that we have in the state of Florida. And, the claim factor and, we don't really get involved much into it. But if you look at the homeowners market in the state of Florida, it's one of the worst in the nation. Yes. Because so many companies have left the state. Many companies don't want to write insurance. And also companies have gone out of business through non-hurricane years. So, all because of lawsuits. So it's definitely a problem in the state of Florida.
I kind of think when it comes to homeowners, it should be a national program, not a state. Because as you say, a state like Florida with hurricanes or California with earthquakes, but there's many states that just don't have any issues. So it really should be a countrywide insurance where they rate us all the same, right? Because otherwise high-risk places are eventually not going to have insurance.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. And at the end of the day, the only option that we're going to have, unfortunately, is maybe a state-run program that would insure everybody in each individual state if they have some issues. But honestly, it's not. It's a problem that we're going to have to rectify sometime soon.
Right, absolutely. Well, Joe, if our listeners would like to connect with you, what's the best way to do so?
Well, they can feel free to call me at any time. I'd love to discuss and chat insurance. They can call us at our number at 954-725-6112, or they can visit our website and we can chat through our website at advancedprofessional.com.
Great. Okay, well, listen, I want to really thank you again for taking the time to join the podcast, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future.
Thank you, Julian. Look forward to it. Have a good day.
Thank you for tuning in to Taking Control of Your Financial Life. For more information about today's topics, please visit or check the show notes for more important information and links. Share, rate, and review this show on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening.